Wow, it doesn't matter how slowly you are going, but then don't stop, keep moving. Welcome to Heart to Heart on Global Television. My name is Ramsey Enoch Agbo. How are you doing? How are you faring today? What's going on around you? I believe you are fine. I believe everyone is doing well. And I'm so excited that we can talk heart to heart today. You know, it takes a man who is actually serious with life to know that it doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. And that's a quote coming from Confucius. Let me just inform you that we want to look at perseverance today. You know, when you talk about perseverance, a lot of people will think about so many things. When you talk about perseverance, some people will think of, when you talk about perseverance, you are referring to something that has to do with keep moving, endurance, and all of that. But then, let me just let you know that perseverance is the art of consistency in the face of obstacles. It's the act of you saying, well, I will continue the journey even when progress is slow. Results may be minimal. Results may not even be coming at all. But then you will say, well, I will keep going. Or motivation may be slow. Maybe no one is encouraging you because everyone in the family or in your office or in the community have already think that you can't amount to anything. Maybe because people are not seeing results, they talk down on you. People say so many things about you. But then perseverance helps us to keep moving even when the result is slow. Sometimes the results may not even be there at all. But it teaches us that success isn't always about speed or grand achievement. It doesn't matter who have gone ahead. Some people might be doing very well right now and you're feeling bad. But then, it doesn't matter how slow you are. When you keep doing it, you keep doing it. You keep doing it until you become an expert. And overtaking is allowed, as a matter of fact. So I just want you to know that success isn't always about the speed or the grand achievements, what you have accumulated. Sometimes it's simply about staying on course, all right, refusing to give up, irrespective of every pointer, everything happening, telling you to give up. Maybe some things are happening that you are supposed to give up, but then you persevere, you keep pushing, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. I can make it. That mindset, it just keeps ringing in you, you know, and every small step forward matters. Every small step. Like I said in one of our episodes, I was saying that if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, let there be motion. At all means, by all means, at all costs. Just make sure there is motion, because every small step forward matters a lot. And that is what Confucius is always saying. But then I also want you to know that wisdom speaks to the value of persistence over perfection. But a lot of people don't know that. Many people give up because they think they are not making enough progress. And that's why we don't have consistency anymore. You see someone run from one business, you are doing this business today, tomorrow you are into this one, you are doing this one today, next tomorrow you are into this one. Oh, my friend is flourishing in this business, let me get there. By the time you get there, the one you were mastering gradually, you left it to another one, you're starting afresh again, and you see yourself going backward. But then, whatever your hand finds to do it with the whole of your heart. It's your vision, it's your pursuit. You need to persevere on it. A lot of people think they are not making enough progress, but this quote reminds us that movement, no matter how small, is still progress. That's what it means. Over time, tiny efforts compound into major breakthroughs. Those little things you're doing. Those little things you're doing, I don't know, but tiny efforts compounds into what we call major breakthrough. And those who persevere are often ones who reach the finish line. That's it. Those who persevere, they are the ones who reach the finish line. Do you know how many people get to school, gain admission the same day? Do you know how many people graduate? Do you know how many people go to NDA? How many people are able to go through the rigorous exercise? Those that persevere, some of them, when their colleagues who dropped out see them, they say, you don't be major now. It is about perseverance. It's only people who persevere that always reach the finish line. A lot of people have started so many things in life, but they couldn't see the end. A lot of people want to prosper, but the little things, days of little beginning is being ignored. They despise days of little beginning. They don't know that little step that you keep taking, matters so much. I want to give an instance. Well, some of you may not be familiar with this, but when Noah built the ark, do you know that the fastest animal entered? Do you know that tortoise, no matter how slow it was moving, it also got into the ark? The difference is the time frame. So you need to persevere in whatever you're doing. Only people who persevere get to the finish line. You will get there if you don't break the rules of the game and you persevere. So you don't need to despise the days of your little beginning, because gradually as you're going, you keep knowing the rules of the game, the way that business works, the way that profession works. You keep growing in it. You keep growing in it gradually, until you get to the finish line where you become a professional. But some persons are not humble enough to persevere, to endure, to go through the process of making. For you to be a made man, there is a process. There is always a way to the end of everything. You can't just break protocols. You can't just go to school today and say, no, I don't want to go to secondary school. I just want to go straight to the university. No, it's not possible. No matter what, no matter how rigorous it is, no matter how time-consuming, you need to persevere, endure the hard times, because joy comes in the morning. After everything you've persevered, joy will come. So it's only people who persevere that gets to the finish line, not because they were the fastest, but because they never quit. Quitting is not an option. A lot of people quitted yesterday. Today they are regretting. You need to be very careful concerning decisions that you make, because the decisions you make today will determine where you will be tomorrow. You need to stay put no matter what, because quitters are never winners, and winners have never been quitters. They don't quit. If you want to win, if you want to be at the top of your game, if you want to succeed in life, you need to persevere, because there are mountains to climb. Sometimes you will think, well, this is a bend road, but you should also know that a bent road is not an end road. The road might be bent, but the road doesn't end there. So as it is, you need to try everything possible to persevere. Well, as I said, just keep pushing. Perseverance, no matter how slow you are going, you will get to your destination. My name is Ramsey Enoch. We'll see you again in the next episode. Bye-bye for now.